Hi Year 5, Mrs Wilson here. Just want to say we've missed you all so much while you've not been in school, and I'm looking forward to seeing your faces again as you return. See you soon.
Hello Year 5, Mr Schofield here. Just sending you a quick message to say how we've all missed you since we've been apart and we can't wait to get started with you all again. When we return to school, things will feel and look a little bit different. So what we've put together is a little bit of a tour where you can see the school, what it's going to be like, we can talk you through things so it just makes you feel a bit more comfortable. It will mean that you can see what the classrooms are like and what the school looks like, and hopefully it will kind of put everyone's mind at ease a little bit. Everything will seem unusual, but really we just want to show you that things may be slightly different, but they're pretty much the same. School tour. Arriving at school. When you arrive at school, please walk sensibly up the path and make sure you stay 2 meters away from those in front and behind. Walking into your classroom, please make sure you don't go through the main entrance and you walk on the outside of the building. When you arrive at your classroom, go in through the fire door. These will be propped open in readiness for you. If you're based in Oak, you can go straight in through the fire door. But if you're in Chestnut, you need to remember to not go in through the main doors. Keep walking around the outside of the school until you reach your fire doors. Please note here that Mrs Hunter waits at the door to see if the person in front of her has entered. Then she looks inside before she goes in. This helps to make sure that you're 2 meters apart and you can enter the classroom safely. As you may be aware, you'll be placed in one of 3 groups. Either you'll be placed in Oak Class with me, Mr Schofield, Chestnut Class with Mrs Wilson, or Rowan Class with Mr Patchett. Mr Patchett currently has Year 5 children that have already been at school, so it's much more likely that you'll be placed into either my group or Mrs Wilson's group. So let's look at the classrooms together. Sanitation Station. In each classroom there will be hand sanitizer available and cleaning products to wipe down tables, chairs, door handles and other things. There will also be soap in the classrooms for children to wash their hands regularly with. We'd like to remind all of the children to wash for at least 20 seconds and sing happy birthday if that helps remind them of how long 20 seconds is. Oak Class. Some of you will be based with me in Oak. We ask that in classrooms you put up your hand if you need anything, remain seated and wait for an adult. Similarly, some of you will be placed in Chestnut Class with Mrs Wilson. The chairs are placed 2 meters apart for your safety. Please do not move tables or chairs. They must remain where they are. We must put coats on the back of our chairs too. You've also been placed 2 meters away from the teacher's desk at least. This needs to be maintained at all times. Firstly, I wanted to give you a few key messages about the structure of the day. First off, I want to let you know about timings. Because the Year 6 children are currently in and the children of key workers, we're trying to stagger the times a little bit for the start of the school day and the end of the school day. So if you're in Year 5, you need to come to school for 9 o'clock and then leave school at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is just to ensure the safety of everyone coming into school. We also ask that when you enter school, you enter on the main driveway. So there's no need to use the alleyway. You can walk straight up the driveway, as we've asked for no cars to go up the drive or down the drive at the start and at the end of the day. When children arrive, they won't be able to go through the main entrance. You have to walk round the side of school. Similarly, we ask that no adults enter the school building. If you require a conversation with the class teacher, just make sure you phone the school office and they'll be able to set up an appointment with you at that point. If you require any further information, just visit the website and all of the information will be on there showing you all of the details. You'll be placed in one of 3 groups, and this group will be your bubble when you are in school. You'll have break times, lunch times and lessons with the children in your bubble. Unfortunately, you won't be able to play with any of the other children from any of the other groups. This will help maintain everyone's safety. When you come back, the classrooms are going to look a little bit different. You'll have your own desk where you sit every day that you're at school. With that desk, you'll have your own stationery that's just for you. You don't need to share anything. You will have all you need. You'll have your own personal tray with everything you need for the school day. Because you have all the equipment you need, you don't need to bring anything with you to school. No pencil cases or equipment, just yourself, your coats, any drink you'll need, and a lunch if you're not school dinners. Your tray. Under each table there will be a tray. All the stationery you require for the school day will be inside. This will include things like a dictionary, a ruler, a pencil, a pen, a rubber, crayons and a workbook that we will complete all of our work in. This will minimise the need to wander around the classroom. If you need anything else, your teacher will bring that to you. If you do move around for any reason, you'll see tape on the floor showing you how far apart you need to be with the people in front of you and the people behind you. At lunchtime, we'll be staying in our classrooms to eat our lunches. If you're a school dinner, lunch will be brought to the classroom for you. So we'll all be eating together in the classroom. Just a reminder to bring your own water bottle with enough drink to last you for the whole day. At break times and lunch times, we'll have a dedicated area on the playground in which our group can play in. You need to make sure that you're keeping 2 meters apart, even from the people in your own bubble. Maybe you could have a think about some of the games that you can play in your bubble without touching anyone in your group. So games like I Spy or charades, just not games like tag or any others where you would touch another player. At the end of break times, lining up is going to look a bit different too, just to make sure that we are keeping that 2 meter distance away from the people around us. So as we walk in, we have to remember that as well. So the lines will be longer, but they'll be safer. If you feel unwell, just do like you usually would. Tell a teaching assistant or a teacher in your bubble and they'll make sure that you are safe and well. We have first aiders that are fully trained, that are here to look after you and make sure that everything is okay. Last thing from me, if you go to the toilet, we need to make sure that we go one at a time. We need to make sure that in those enclosed spaces, like the toilets, we're minimising the contact between people, and so we'll go one at a time to make sure that there's no close encounters. That's all from me, but if you've got any further questions or you want to know anything else, check on the school website and hopefully the information will be there. If it's not, feel free to phone the school office and they'll be happy to answer any of your questions. I hope this has helped and I'm looking forward to seeing you all again soon. See you later. Bye bye.